tender touch. Your tender touch with your gentle fingertips lightly grazed my skin, leaving a trail of rippled shivers. Your tender touch embraces my soul when you hold me tight with your arms so strong. Your tender touch from your inviting lips upon my neck released desires for only you to fulfill. Your tender touch filled within my heart from your spoken words. I love you whispered within my ears. Your tender touch keeps my heart and soul loving you and wanting you for all our eternity. I love you with all my heart and soul. Happy Valentine's Day. Written by Elizabeth Glover in 2011. What?
Loving you. Loving you. You ever hear that song?
It's easy because you're beautiful.
Loving you.
Yeah. Are you sick today, Dave?
No, I'm fine. Why?
So much accomplishment to speak of tonight. So many successes and macrophages, Dave. Do you know what I mean by macrophage? Do you know what I mean when I say macrophage?
Yeah.
We've set up a little display to remind us of where we've come and where we're going. Taking seats, yet now upon the table stage.
Now upon the table stage.
Upon the table stage, we now yet for to take seats. And Dave, how does this make you feel?
You know, I live my life the way I live it. I've got no
sound fine
reservations.
now. You sound fine.
I had to work it out. I got to work it out, baby.
What'd you have back there?
I had a little bit of
Pine nuts?
soda in my throat,
Oh,
man.
soda.
Soda and bread.
I thought you had pine nuts.
All right? I got soda and bread in my throat. What do
Okay.
you have?
I'm sorry. I had no pine.
What do you have in your throat?
Nothing right now.
Big man on campus?
I'm just a Maxime Simonet.
We're all just a Maxime Simonet.
How could you say that so beautifully? Sabrina's come to celebrate. Season 2. How many people out there in the fucking world have 2 seasons of Tender Touches starring Maxime Simonet and David Bonowitz? Everyone.
How many people have 2? Well, no.
Everyone has it because you
Not
can go
everyone
see
yet.
it.
Not yet, man.
Oh, it's not online yet.
Not everyone has it yet.
Stay tuned tomorrow for we have a great feature tomorrow night. In this, as Narpus Thump calls it, old school menage.
Old school menage.
That's right.
Reminds you of Nicholas.
Dave, I've got a
Menage.
treat for you. People who are big fans of Dave are going to love the treat I've got for you planned. And it's going to be set after we leave this party.
Wait, what is it? It's a gift?
It's a treat. It's a gift. It's a gift for everyone in a ways.
It's a gift for everyone in a ways.
In a ways, it's a gift for everyone.
We got the Waze app.
Mhm.
It's a gift in a ways. What is it going to be?
Maybe it's a new voice for Waze. Maybe it's now, let's see. Maybe it's Sean Connery. They've got a Sean Connery Waze
I
voice.
spent basically my entire Thanksgiving break arranging my apps into different folders.
No kidding.
I have AV folder where I have stuff like Viewer,
Premiere on the go.
ISP Evo, GoPro app, iMovies, the Zhiyun
Is that what you
stabilizer
call
app,
your wife?
the DJI Assistant for our Ronin thing, Impulso Pro, which kind of tells a room's acoustics, an animatic app. Then I got recording. I got the Logic Remote. I got the Midas 32 app. I got my voice memos, my music memos, my Zoom Handy Record.
Yeah.
I got the Spectrum, the Clap IR, the Decibel X, and the classic
baby.
GarageBand.
Oh
Then I got
my
a
God.
photography folder.
Hold up. Say what?
With Afterlight, Focus, Fuji,
Damn.
and Procam. Then I got a music folder.
Oh, wow.
With scales and chords.
Say it
Piano
again.
Companion,
Say it
tabs,
again.
SSW, and Nodebeat.
Damn.
And then I got a social folder.
Fuck.
With Instagram, Messenger. Facebook, Twitter. Then I got a folder called Shop Till You Drop with Amazon,
Etsy.
eBay, Wells Fargo, Discogs, PayPal,
Dave.
Amex,
Dave.
Venmo,
Dave.
Coinbase,
Dave.
Realtor.com. Then I got a folder called Adult Swim.
Circle
and I got
Pay.
the Adult Swim app. I got the Adult Swim chat link and something else that I don't know what it is. Then I got a travel folder. I got Fly Delta. I got Uber. I got Yelp. I got Translate. I got Kakao Talk. I got Lime. I got Bird. Then I got a games folder.
What's
I
in
got
there?
Candy Crush I got Candy Crush Original. I got Angry Birds. I got Robot Unicorn Attack. And I got True Skate. And then I got a Plants folder. And I got Plant Snap. And I got Picture This. And then I got a Moog folder. I got the Model 15. I got the Model D. And I got the Animoog. I got the Adobe folder. I got Adobe Scan. I got Lightroom CC. I got Adobe Capture. I got PS Express. I got Photoshop Fix. I got Photoshop Mix. I got Adobe Sketch. I got Adobe Comp. I got Rush CC. And then I got an entertainment folder. And I just have Reddit and PS View in there so far.
I have navigation and extras. And also I've got the crossword app has one notification telling me tomorrow's crossword's available. Or something like that. Dave, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was.
So that was like
organized.
That's how you celebrated Tender Touches premiere?
Well, that's just like I did that on like Friday.
But you're like, this is my gift to myself.
No, I don't have Pokemon Go. I'm 28 years old. I don't do shit like that.
Dave, you're 36. At least.
No, I'm 28.
So here we're doing is the New York Times crossword. Tell me about this.
This is
Aware in a modern way, I believe.
Oh, you're already starting? I thought I was going to tell you about it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So we have a bunch of clues going across and going down. They're all numbered. When you read the clue, there's going to be an answer that fits in there. The interesting thing about crosswords is how they all fit together, interlocking. Thank you. We got to figure out exactly what goes where. I wonder what
And what time should we bring about Dave's treat? Guys, not to do it now, but can I get a thumbs up if we know how to set up Dave's treat when it's time? Good. Okay. You guys, I'm so excited. Talk amongst yourselves to make sure Dave's treat, which is a treat for fucking everyone.
Aware in a modern way, that's coming from Yarius and Nina Haagen-Dazs. They're saying it's woke.
Awaken.
Woke.
Kind of like a mummy. Mummy wakes up from a sleep.
Often being socially aware is being woke.
And what do you think of that?
It's like when you're woke up, like you're sleeping otherwise until you start to realize, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't go around shitting on the streets at night. Just because the lights are off and no one can see me doesn't mean it's a cool thing to do.
It's a shitty thing to do.
And sure, people step in your shit and they're like, oh, stepped in dog shit again. But no, it's actually mine.
And
And when you go outside your house and
shit.
you see human footprints in your shit, there is a little bit of a self-satisfaction thinking, yes, I did this. I changed this guy's life. You picture the guy with a stick carving the shit out of the grout of a shoe when you know that that's actually your shit that you had after you had your 4th or 5th turkey sandwich. You worked up a good one and you stepped outside your shitty little townhouse complex and took a dump. You thought, oh, maybe it's one of my neighbors that actually stepped in their shit. Maybe they didn't even realize they stepped in my shit, tracked it all through their house.
So, and that's called grout, that hole in the shoe.
Is it called grout or is that in the shower?
I feel like you called it grout. I don't know what, I don't know if it's
grout is
grout.
like, I know. I might have said the wrong word.
You just lost yourself in the fantasy of...
yeah, it's that, well... Yeah, I'm going to call
fantasy of people covering their own homes with your shit.
I'm going to call
That's your fantasy.
Grout. Grout.
One down, what's the clue? Really impressive.
Wows.
Wow.
Wows.
What I'm hoping people will feel about our fabulous cartoon show tonight, I looked up on Twitter. I told Dave this earlier. I found 2 or 3 people tweeting in the last month that they're excited for Tender Touches. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully ignoring the negative comments tonight when I also search Twitter and finding mostly positive ones.
I think it's kind of interesting when you see some negative in there and you're like, oh, you don't like that? Well, guess what? A lot of discussion out there, people talking about my iOS. Maybe I bought the really big storage model. Well, guess what? All those apps and my photos, I have all my photos going to my phone and stuff. Only 43 gigs used of 256.
Wow. Can you believe there was a time in the past when phones didn't even have gigs? Think about that one.
Think about that one.
Yeah.
Someone I lost, and this is a cool behind-the-scenes story.
Okay.
17 across, dachshund as a wiener dog. I lost at work. I actually lost.
You looking? Should I cut away from this?
No.
Is this okay?
Shoot.
Spitfire audio.
I lost 2 32 gigabyte SD cards, 2 of them. Now, these are both kind of crucial to some hardware that we use. They won't take the bigger SD cards, and smaller ones are no good. So I got 32 gigabyte cards, lost both of them. I'm asking around. I say, hey, did you see these 32 gig cards? Everyone's like, no, haven't seen them. Someone on my desk leaves a card without a trace, no note, no nothing. 32.
So someone's seen it, but they were lying.
I'm sorry, Max, you didn't let me finish.
Oh, shit. Sorry, man.
32 megabyte.
Fuck, dude. Trey's throwing airplanes. Trey's throwing airplanes. Trey's throwing airplanes. Where's it gonna go? Trey's throwing airplanes. Throw the airplane, Trey. Trey's throwing airplanes.
Wow, this is really kind of wild lighting we got here. Is this new?
It's a celebration.
Is this all for me?
2 seasons of Tender Touches. Dave
No, it's
Bonowitz
not all
is.
for me then.
Well, it's a David Bonowitz special.
It's
you
not
know?
a
We've
David
always said that
Bonowitz special.
Tender Touches is. It's the voice,
It's the
of, Dave brought to TV.
TV.
Yeah, and we're all there to prop you up like kind of a
Well, there's
wilting, a
lots of
wilting
other
flower.
Different voice actors.
It's not, but we mean spiritually though, metaphysically.
Lots of different voice actors.
Dave, Matt was talking about metaphysics today. I'm talking about you as a wilting flower. You know, you don't have many years left.
Well, probably at least 15.
And we're propping you up, all of our hands, little creative elves, you know, elves of creativity. There's a Max hand, there's a Lauren hand, there's a Jazz hand. And you're being held
there's
up.
A ding dong.
The sun and the water's dripping on your petals, Dave. And then there's life there.
There's a ding dong. 11 Downturn Door says that's going to be active play. That's a good one. The clue is running around during recess. Active play. So do you so what, you're going to look for negative comments?
No, I'm going to hopefully skim past them, or I'll respond.
But
who are you, freak? Who are you to say?
Where are you going to see the negative comments?
On Twitter, you search
Twitter?
Tender Touches
Really?
latest. Who are you stupid freak? Who are you? What do you know about content? Oh, you're the head writer of MASH. You know what? And I will say this tomorrow night. If you like the show MASH even a 1% more than you like the show Tender Touches, you can fucking kill yourself,
Yeah,
dude.
think about the 1%.
Oh my God. Because they're wealthy. Dave, you told me today that...
Don't repeat it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, the other thing?
Hmm?
Which thing? What did I... Because I told you a couple things.
The thing about financial inequality.
Yeah, you could say that.
You told me today that you had a lot to say about financial inequality and you wanted to say it on Bloodfeast tonight. And you said you were always afraid to... Because you didn't want to come off too woke.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something I was talking about. 32 across, that's coming from Turdnor Dinner Date. Dinner Date. Thank you, Turdnor.
Dinner date.
For dinner date.
It's kind of like a Yoda line.
Kind of like
dinner date.
Digikiss.
Oh, dinner date. Digikiss.
You know, KP Senti never even saw Tender Touches?
Oh, holy fuck.
Here's the thing. Tender Touches...
It's all online right now. It's Mike Lazo was talking to me today. He's like, you just got to punch it every show. It's on the internet. They should watch it. It's an hour and 15 minutes of their time at most.
Tender Touches 1 is all online.
Yeah. Go watch it all online. KP Senti. You don't have to wait for season 2. You can get the full character arcs and watch season 1.
You know what we should also do? We should also make feature-length versions of episodes 1 and season 1 and season 2.
Oh, like a film?
Yeah.
Oh, cut it together as a film.
And then we could also have a third version where it's both seasons stitched together.
Ooh,
Well,
and that's kind of like Lord of the Rings.
That doesn't work, though.
No, it's like Fellowship.
Would have to put like maybe a little Florence of Arabian overture in the middle.
Ooh, Florence of Arabian. Maybe we could have Florence and the Machine. And maybe Alien Ant Farm.
You don't even know Alien Ant Farm.
Oh, yeah, I know their Michael Jackson cover, and that's all you care about.
They have a lot more songs than just that. Oxenfried is 16 across. Is going to be Locke, social contract philosopher John Locke. John Locke, also in the new Amazon series, Patriot.
KP Senti, don't feel uninformed. Check it out, adultswim.com, I believe, /Tender Touches or something. Just fucking watch it.
Just Google it.
Just Google it, watch it,
But make
have
sure
a fun
you
time.
also attach Adult Swim because there is another... Sorry, there is another Adult Swim... There is another Tender Touches floating around.
Yeah.
that isn't necessarily
No.
the tender touches that I work on.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could tell you a lot. If you feel uninformed about anything, call us. Let us know. We could tell you anything you need to know. We know.
Oh, Dave, 5 across. Idris Blank, the sexiest man alive for this year. Idris Elbow.
Yeah.
You're on the line with Bloodfeast. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is this Bloodfeast?
Yeah, who is this?
Yeah. I'm at my trash job, taking out the trash,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I think I just drank some expired sweet tea.
Was it South
Hope I
African
didn't call
sweet
into
tea?
the wrong program.
No, it's okay.
It's just around this hour.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
Also-
crossword time. Bloodfeast, all right.
Is this?
17 across, the dachshund is also known as the Wiener dog.
Hello?
hello?
Hey, a clue for
Who is
17 across, the dachshund is a Wiener dog.
Yeah.
This isn't Dave or Mac.
Yeah, who's this?
Give him out, this is Tom.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Yeah,
Good to
things
meet
are good
you.
here in Nashville. How things down in Atlanta?
Oh, okay. Where are you located?
Nashville, Tennessee, Music City.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was just going to call in to let you know I think I just drank some expired tea.
I hate hearing things like that.
Just so somebody knows.
Are you sick?
Wait, is this Dave?
Yeah. Are you sick?
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of sick already.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for your calls.
Yeah, thanks for your...
Thanks. Good luck with
Rat Hands says, Tender Touches Season 2 so far I enjoy, but Tender Touches 1, tedious, couldn't hold her attention. Asks us, do we watch it and think it's OMG hilarious? I will say, personally, I don't think Dave thinks much is OMG hilarious. He's not a big laugher.
Laugher.
Biggest joke I've said all night.
Hey, Jim Laffler. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from up there in Laffler, PA.
that guy was from Nashville.
I just drank a bunch of Laffler.
What's that mean?
59 down. Astronautica says going to be row.
Well, I think I laugh a lot watching it, especially some of the stuff going through. I mean, I got a lot of them I had to edit, and I had to find the parts that make me laugh, you know?
Kind of, I don't know. It's its own thing.
It's its own thing. I mean, it's not Duck Soup, but it's definitely not Dr. House.
Also, you got to keep in mind that all of that was written and refined, and all the execs kind of took out all the best parts.
Oh, yeah. No, there was a whole character we called the Piss Fucker. And a lot of the edgy stuff that I think Rat Hands, love Rat Hands. Rat Hands, great fan of our work, great fan
and
of
actually,
the edgy
the character
stuff.
Rat Man kind of named after Rat Hands.
Yeah.
Kind of an homage to Rat
Hands. But she's a big fan of the piss fucking, edgy, racist piss fucking jokes that we do. We do a lot of racist piss fucking. Like, oh, here's the piss fucker. Oh, here's Muhammad. Like that stuff. And we were forced to take that out of the show. It's more of our it's Dave and Max's, what would you call it? Anti-piss fucker humor? It's not piss fucker humor, it's anti-piss fucker.
42 across. Nina Haganas is going to be Banner Days.
No. Boner Day. I mean, if you look at a TV edit of Bloodfeast, I feel like both vibes are sometimes in an episode. There's the heavy, that's a vibe of our comedy as Dave and I are creatively merged. But there's also a vibe that's very it's the sounds of the conversation and the subversion of the expectation of what a conversation is. And then the awkwardness, it's very much like The Office, but better.
And The Office, sort of a ripoff.
Sort of a ripoff.
Of another British show I saw once.
Yeah,
I don't remember the name of it, but it was another kind of workplace comedy.
Il Biblioteca? Was it Il Biblioteca?
No,
or was
it
that
like
Italian?
It's Steve Carell's kind of exactly playing this other guy, bearded guy's show. Screener DVDs coming from Yara. Used 23 across. Screener DVDs. Copies of movies submitted to critics prior to release.
9 minutes, we're going to unveil this fabulous presentation.
Yes, we are, and I don't think you're ever going to be the same afterwards.
Well, Dave, you don't even know what it is yet.
Yeah, but I know that I'm not going
It's
to be the
gonna
same
wipe your
afterwards.
shit off the feet. Boneser. That's right, Blaholtzen. Boneser. Boner. Why are boners so funny? Have you ever taken your boner out to the kitchen and just seen what the cat does with it? Kiki. Woo.
Turn North is 60 across. The clue is the secret geeky part of you. Inner nerd. Inner nerd.
Dave, do you sometimes feel like unleashing your inner nerd? Like you're out in public and you're like, excuse me, Superman. Or bring out, Harry Potter, you know?
I don't think so, bub. Snicked.
Ooh.
Hey. I've had a bad day, bub.
And that's Wolverine.
Wolverine. Logan.
Logan from
Like-
the movie.
From
as well as
Weapon
the
X comic books is basically...
Yeah, but
Really,
I mean, that's one take.
The Weapon X is really probably the only
Yeah.
Logan that I even bother reading
Really?
anymore. Yeah, I
But
think that
also,
the original Weapon X.
Yeah. For sure, though.
You got to think about like the Barry Windsor Smith's particular viewpoint on it.
Oh, hey there.
Kinda-
You're on the line with Bloodfeast. This is Dr. Maxime Simonet.
Who's on the line, bub?
Hey,
You don't want to
how you
mess.
guys?
You don't want to mess with me. I've had a real bad day.
So what's up? What you got for us?
Well, I was wanting to call.
Hey, it's
and-
Michelle.
It's Michelle Firestone from Season 2 of Tender Touches, making her big premiere tomorrow, 3:45 on the streams, 12:30 a.m. on television. How are you feeling about this? Is this the most excited you've been?
It is definitely.
Were you nominated for an AVN this year?
I was not.
Damn it.
No.
Were you nominated for something?
I wasn't. I've won. I won Best Scene one time. A transgender erotica award.
Ooh, there you go. Oh, I know who it is. Hot Steve girl.
Hot-
Cody Vore, Fish
Another-
Center fan.
Another-
Nominated for most outrageous porn scene with
What
something that's like
happened?
Jurassic Park themed.
Hmm.
It's kind of like Tender Touches.
That's dope.
We got multiple award winners and nominees. That's what I'm saying. Talented people watch this show.
Michelle, where are you going to be watching
Well-
Tender Touches tonight?
I believe I'll be watching it from my bed,
Hey.
Oh, wow.
couch in the living room.
And television?
Oh, wow.
On television or on web?
Television.
That's awesome. I wonder what commercials are going to come on before and after Tender Touches.
Ooh.
I'm going to endorse
Tender
every...
Touches is definitely going to win a lot of awards.
Yeah, like what? Best Maxime Simonet show at the Maxime Simonet Awards?
That's not an
Emmy
award show.
or something.
Best Emmy. And tonight's Best Emmy goes to Michelle Firestone in the role of Michelle Firestone in Dave Bonowitz's Tender Touches Season 2.
That's definitely. A lot of my fans, like, they don't understand what I'm talking about when I try and promote it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I think they're probably focused
Yeah.
on other forms of entertainment. And they can't...
But sometimes relating to
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
and their
It's
personal
hard- it's
things,
hard,
that's
though,
also
to-
part of the fantasy,
But it's
right?
also hard... Well, yeah. I think it's hard, though, when you specifically seek one form of entertainment and then you're trying to get another... Like, even
Yeah.
Robin Williams, when he tried to do dramatic roles, people are like, oh, I just wish he was being funny again.
Yeah, but then, you know, he did Being John Malkovich, and he was great.
Josh Skierski, biggest Ace Ventura fan I know. Josh is always bending over and going, may I ask you a question? Josh is always doing that, but then he's like, oh, I watched Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Jim Carrey's not good in that role.
I love Jim Carrey. And
I know, I
Yeah,
love
me
Jim
too.
Carrey in that role. Josh is like, no, I only like him in Eternals and Ace Ventura and The Mask. And that's why Josh insisted on putting on these green lights. because he wanted to look like Jim Carrey in The Mask.
Which I like. You know, I'm like, oh, somebody stop Josh. And he puts his hands up like, don't shoot me.
He's also a big David Spade
you know
fan.
what else trips
And he
up
loves
people?
the show.
Yeah, let's
Don't
up.
Shoot
What
Me.
else trips up people?
Or Just Shoot Me.
That a lot of people have told they don't even know what Adult Swim is.
What the
So when I tell
fuck?
them it's something called Tender Touches on Adult Swim, they're like, "Oh, great! You're doing scenes again."
Yeah, that is kind of...
They think it's just another porn.
That's awesome in a way, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, porn really, when my dad left, I feel like porn really helped me grow up. I know that surprises a lot of people.
It can do that. Yeah.
I would run, my mom's out on a trip. I'm launching that dial-up. I'm running to play the piano while I'm waiting for it to dial up. I come back to 10 seconds on free6.com.
That's how it goes.
Well, what else do you want to say us? How are you projecting for
Well-
in tonight?
Oh, my what? I'm sorry.
How are you projecting in for anything tonight?
Am I projecting what?
And for Zessen?
It's saying projecting and friznessing.
Now, how are you celebrating? Other than sitting around on the couch, you gonna order some chicken wings?
Definitely. Celebrate. I don't know what I'm going to order. Definitely something, probably.
It's gonna be exciting tomorrow.
Something decadent.
I think people are gonna be really thrilled with your role, and it's something that not many people have seen other than people inside the building. And I'm a big sharer. I'm an oversharer. I love getting people involved who care about this stuff. But a lot of these people, especially the huge fans, are like, I don't even want to see yet. I'm so excited. They want to see it all together. And I think they're going to be so thrilled to see you and hear you. And it's going to be real fun because you bring yourself to it. And that's one of the greatest parts about this piece. Dave Bonowitz really brings all these voices together.
It was really like one of the most fun things I've ever done, like professionally.
Kind of went by in a blur. I think we should have spent 3 days doing it instead of just 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe even a month. What if we just we do a camp, just take a couple microphones, and then we go away for a month and just record all of Tender Touches season 3 and 4.
Yeah, like season 3, like 30 episodes.
Ooh.
At least 25.
And, you know, Michelle and I don't want to spoil too much, but we know Steve, very promiscuous character. We got a lot of chemistry in our scenes, but, you know, it's not always what you expect either. And it's...
That's very true.
There were some moments in there, it's like, this is too hot for TV. Just the improv took us places, right, Dave? Do you remember some of those?
Yeah, I remember when the improv took us places.
I know, it's going to get pretty hot and tender.
Rathan says, love the stars of TT, just saying, how about more jokes? Well, I mean, not everything we do has to be something you love, too. You know, you can harp on what you don't like about it, but we kind of like the vibe of the piece, and that's okay, too. You know, Dave likes to make fun of me when I say that's okay, that it's feminine, weak. He calls it feminine and weak of me, and I say, that's okay. You feel what you want to feel.
Max, you're being a real puss right now.
You know what? Shut up. Alrighty. Michelle, we're going to unveil Dave Bonowitz's big treat. Are you ready for it?
I already know what it is, so look, everyone, don't get too excited. I already know what it is.
Michelle, announce the treat. Say, we got Dave Bonowitz's big treat.
I already know.
Coming up right now, we got Dave Bonowitz's big treat.
Alrighty.
What? Are you serious? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Unveil the treat.
You got... What? What?
Dave, that's not even going to be the music you're going to want.
Are you serious? This is all for me?
Just wait, Dave. Oh, you're going to love this treat.
What? I can't take it anymore. I want to go get it. I'm going to go get it.
Oh, Dave. Oh, here it comes. Let it down slow. Oh, he's ready. No, Dave, it's not that. That's not your treat. Dave, that's not your treat. That's not your treat. Your treat's being unveiled. Dave, we didn't get you a new soundboard. Dave, we didn't get you a new soundboard. No, it's not what we got you, Dave. No, Dave. Dave. We got you a practical Island Dave island home for you to do your... Dave, can you hear me? Dave's not listening to me, Michelle.
Sorry, what?
Dave's not listening to me. We got you a...
No one wants new.
Dave, we got you a practical... Dave. Dave, that's not the gift.
He's in gear heaven.
Dave, that's not the gift.
Well, this is a surprise, and I just want to say thank you
Dave.
to everybody who came together to get me
That's
this
not the gift.
mixer. Oh my God, it's so heavy.
Not the gift, Dave. Cameron.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Dave?
And everyone in the chat.
That's
and everyone
the old
watching
mixer.
at home.
You know it's the old mixer.
Everybody that came together to get this for me.
That's the old mixer.
Oh my God, thank you.
Dave, that's the old mixer,
What
and
do
you
you
know
say?
it's the old mixer.
Yeah.
Dave, what we got you was a practical Island Dave setting.
Oh!
For you to do your Island
No
Dave
way!
dance. Michelle, announce it.
No.
It's a beautiful, beautiful island setting. So you can be on the island.
Just like in Tender
Anytime you
Touches,
want.
Dave.
Huh.
You have your own...
That looks like an East Coast. That looks East Coast.
It reminds me of Santa Barbara.
That looks like an East Coast island.
So you're not happy with it?
Looks like fucking Outer Banks. It's bullshit.
Really?
Yeah, it's ugly. You can barely even see the sand on the bottom of the water.
It's
And it's a
beautiful.
cloudy day.
I got you Island Dave Mark III.
Could you at least mow the lawn before you take the fucking
It's not
photo?
a lawn.
Looks
People
like
don't
fucking-
mow the beach.
Why does it look like fucking Thanksgiving?
You probably ruined the mower because of all the sand grains.
It's all dirty.
Why didn't Island Max?
I want a
present
Pacific Island.
Or the
Yeah, maybe it's Island.
Yeah,
Max
maybe
Island.
I'll do Island.
Put on some music for you, dildo. My balance is all wrong.
That's not really what I meant. I thought Island Max was just a voice. Well, this is pretty good too. Amazing. so hot. Very primal. And now less primal.
Very good. Here. It's great, man. Thank you. Thank you for that dance.
Yeah, all I do, I think it just becomes like drag queen Broadway for me when I dance. Pisses me off. I
That
tried
was
to get
good.
you to dance because, like, I don't have the training and practice you have.
What a
I'm
treat
not
for
really
Dave.
like. It was cool.
Hey, how we doing, boys?
Good, man. How you doing? If it was an
I'm doing
Australia, if it was
pretty
like an Adelaide Island, that doesn't look like Adelaide to me.
Is that Troy?
I'm sorry. I tried to bring it to everyone, so I went and did you a
How we
dance.
doing on the show?
Good. I think I just stumbled upon your Twitter. Did I follow you?
I don't know.
I think I just followed
Did
a
you
couple
follow me?
followers because
Hey, that-
I was because a bunch of people were coming up in my who to follow when I was looking for tender touches stuff, and it's like Twitter just knows who the callers are, and it's like, do you want to follow? I
I don't
followed.
mean to brag, but I'm probably the #1 Tender Touches fan on the internet.
And
Oh,
why is
wow.
that?
Oh,
How do
I
you
don't
know?
know about that. I'm allowed to be a fan.
Well, you're in it. It doesn't count
Not
anymore.
me.
Right now,
Number
when I
one.
search Tender Touches, who's going to pop up? You think anyone else is going to pop up? Do you think there's Tender Touches fan art? There's just Troy fan art.
There's
That's a
Troy
really
fan
good
art.
Point.
That's right. There's my. Did you see the neat photo I took yesterday? Dave saw it. He liked it.
Oh, I liked
Yeah,
it.
that's-
Yeah,
for
thank
some reason.
Oh,
I liked it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Max didn't for some reason, and I don't know why. I don't know what Max has against me.
I think
Maybe
you're
he didn't
annoying.
check his phone yet.
I think you're annoying.
Did you not check your phone yet, Max?
I think I've muted all his notifications.
Really?
Yeah. he pissed-
Well, why are you and Troy and Snakes are
Wow.
always going on Twitter benders together?
No,
like
that's
anime
not part.
babes.
Snake
like,
starts them. I don't know.
I like the thing you did about Snakes. I'm thinking about all your SOs right now. I thought that was fun. And then I posted that funny picture of
Yeah,
Ji-young.
Ji-young.
Yeah, it was funny.
God.
What's your
Hey,
problem?
Max, why do you tuck your shirt in?
Because I think it's pretty goofy and stupid.
Do you ever tuck your shirt in, Troy?
Me?
Off camera, I never tuck it
Here's
in.
the thing. I will say.
I'm never
here,
tucked in off
Right
camera.
hand up to God. I'm saying right now, the other day, I was wearing a button-down shirt, okay? Right now, yes, I am wearing a button-down shirt, but this is not the other day. But I'm going into San Francisco Coffee, and before I walk in, I tuck in my shirt. I swear to God, everyone in there looked at me different because I had a shirt tucked in. And I thought, why don't I do this every single day of my life?
I feel button-ups. I feel like half the time I do want to tuck them in, you know?
It looks different.
Well, you know what the kids are doing now? They're doing like half tucked in and half hanging out.
Oh, really?
What's that called?
What's that called?
I don't know. I don't know what the style is called. I'm not a fashionista
Can you
like you
Google it?
blokes.
Can you Google it and find out?
I think I can Google it. I've never used it before, but you know, there's always a first time for everything.
Yeah, well,
Just like most people tonight will be getting their first experience of Tender Touches.
You don't think that people are going to get their second experience?
Well, no, I think there's going to be normies are a little bit slow. They're a little bit slow on the uptake. I think this will be a much better season for you guys. You're going to get all the write-ups.
Did you
variety,
see? Did you see the first episode
Atlantic.
of season 2 yet?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought maybe it aired yesterday because you know I'm in Australia, one day ahead, etc. But
yeah, I
no.
get that.
So listen, I watched it today and I thought, you know what? I saw this on the green thing, and it just brought back all
You were
these
there?
fantastic memories.
How
no,
were-
the live stream.
They
I watched
streamed it.
online. Yeah, I
Yeah, they
streamed it on the
streamed it, Dave.
website.
I didn't know that.
I
don't
streamed it
remember?
on adultswim.com, and that's where most people can go if they don't have cable.
Yeah, that's our international fans of Tender Touches. You know, they're all from there.
Are we going to stream it
Yeah.
live at 12:30?
No, we streamed it today at 3:45.
Oh.
The people in the chat might be watching it again, talking about it, excited.
Maybe
for the
I'll stream
second.
it from the Bloodfeast Instagram.
Really?
Nah.
What about if you do like a live reaction to you watching your episode air?
Nah, I've already.
And we
I
can
feel like I
live
don't.
vicariously through you guys.
I don't need to see it again. I saw it like a million times.
Oh, okay.
Like I would just, if the reaction would just be me,
Grant
like,
wanted to know how to watch Tender Touches.
who did your Gram?
A fan.
Oh, a fan.
Well, just go to the website.
Yeah,
Go to the
he was
website
like-
for
he
now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I think I ended up telling him. But I don't know. I thought it was interesting because there's, Frenchmen on the show, and the guy doesn't know how French the show is.
Yeah, I think people are in for a treat. Gotta say, I think they're in for a treat.
And if they're not, who
Who
cares?
cares? That's okay if you're not in for a treat.
Yeah, you can get your own ice cream. Get their own ice cream.
Anyhow, I'm going to go. Listen, Dave, I hope you really enjoyed this gift that Max got for you, because so far I've only seen Max dance in front of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Like,
I think
put it
you're
away.
Really into it.
They've put it away.
yeah, it's like
And you know what I did? I tried to do Island Dave. Like I said, I get insecure in front of the cameras. I keep seeing myself. I don't know how to dance by myself. I'm not like Dave, who spent years dancing in the mirrors.
Hey, I didn't spend years dancing.
I just become like a pop Broadway drag queen.
I took a break between probably like 4th grade and 8th grade.
Dave actually
so-
had a social life in college. I was just
Ah,
doing
listen.
Broadway.
So what?
Dave, I'm not criticizing.
I was on
you.
the soccer team.
I don't
Look,
think
we had a
Dave
lot
is
of crazy
classically
parties.
trained, though.
We had a lot of crazy parties.
I've got more classical dance moves, more sex moves, but Dave's got more sexy moves. Sure, I can squat on a dick till he pops a nut up my asshole, but I can't dance like Dave can dance. Even Nina Haagen-Dazs, who's usually nicest about everything I do, says Island Max is a fucking farce. Hey, I didn't want it to be Island Max. Sorry.
Hey, Dave, what
At
did you
me.
get Max?
for.
He got you this nice gift of the island drop-down poster.
Look at this, Troy. 57 down, greeting down under. What's that going to be?
Probably going to be good day.
Good day. Good day, mate.
Alrighty, thanks for calling, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you for.
I said good day, mate.
Alrighty.
People ever do that?
No, I don't think so.
You know, they like in comedy.
I know,
sometimes
Dave.
people go.
I know comedy.
I said like funny guy, like funny nerds. You know,
Yeah.
there's like a whole subsect of nerds who think they're funny, and they
Yeah.
always say, "I said good day, sir."
Well, that's because it's a reference to nerd culture.
but did they ever go? I said good day, mate.
Hi, this is Marge Simpson. Because you're those Simpsons guys, right?
Brad, this is one of those calls you do where your charm is
100%.
truly shines.
100% charm.
Whoa! Oh my God,
Thanks.
Cameron!
Yeah. So what's happening, Max? You're sitting on Sunday night alone watching season 30 of The Simpsons.
Dude, check this out!
Dave, that's what we had.
No, this is a different one. This is so much better.
It's the same one.
This is
Dave.
West Coast.
It's the same one.
Cameron!
It's the same one.
Cameron! Thank you!
It's the same one. Same,
New Islands.
same island.
It's a fresh new island.
It's the same
Yeah.
island.
You know, I still remember Island Dave did start on this show the day
Beautiful.
of one of the episode recordings. Like Tender Touches seeped into Bloodfeast.
Island
same.
Dave.
It's the same fucking one.
Island Dave.
What?
Don't cry.
It's Island Dave. It's Island Dave.
It's Island Dave.
It's Island Dave.
It was the same.
It's not. It's better.
It's the same
It's
one.
better. Gian! Gian, come here for a sec.
Homer Simpson. The gang's all here.
Ji-young! Ji-young, come here for a sec! Check out what Cameron got me!
It's the same one.
He got me this West Coast Island print.
It's the same fucking
Canvas.
Ma-
Big man on canvas. Ji-young, come here!
one. It's the same fucking one. Ji-young, it's the same one.
Ji-young, I want you to see it! Just come look at it!
Why do you gotta talk to Ji Young when you got a wife right here? Hi, this is Marge. Remember?
That's pretty.
Marge Simpson
Or you
is
could
here.
do your Charlene voice, Brad.
Okay, it's crazy, you know. For the past year, I've walked down the street and I have people shouting arugula at me. You know, I go out at like 5:30 today to pick up a sandwich. Not even a block. This guy stops in his car, rolls down his window, and he's just screaming ligaments at me. It was
Really?
crazy. Yeah.
From the first
Like
episode of
ligaments.
season 2?
Yeah, he
Did he see it on the green?
Car. No, I think he was watching it in his car.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he was one of those Bubble Blabber field reporters.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you leaking information to Bubble Blabber?
Yeah, Brad. Have you leaked? How much information have you leaked? Be honest.
How much?
Yeah, information.
I have not said anything that was not readily available via
Because
Google.
I sent you all the radio plays for Wine Country Cyberpunk 20XX.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
know.
showed that to
Well,
Bubble
he-
Blabber?
Hold on. And why did
No,
Bubble Blabber say?
You've only
Here.
sent me the first episode of Cyberpunk Wine Country 20XX. Okay, but I would love to hear those other episodes. Because man, Cyberpunk Wine Country 20XX.
Well, Brad,
great
Brad,
stuff.
Max,
Yeah.
how do we show this? Now, I'm going to disconnect the pip for a sec because I'm moving this over. Bubble Blabber says on their website,
It's not a new island, Dave. That was the same
It's-
island.
they say right here.
Your wife
Yeah.
didn't even give a shit.
they
She didn't
say
even
right
come
here,
see.
Max, can you show
I'm
this?
showing it.
God damn it. I gotta move it over
Is it
there
the
now.
thing that says exclusive?
Hold on. Yeah, why does it say exclusive? Did you tell them?
So, well, first of all,
There
I
we
made
go.
sure to tell them that Max plays Curtis
Sephora.
and Dave plays Steve. I made sure to say that, which is wrong. And I made sure
Exclusive.
to misspell my own last name, also wrong. No, I'm joking. No,
Did you
that
give them an
information was-
exclusive scoop?
I didn't give them an exclusive scoop.
Well,
That's
then how did they get the
already
exclusive? Why do they say exclusive if it's not? Brad, you get it
Because no-
exclusive when someone's leaking information.
Michelle Firestone had it on her Twitter for like 3 weeks before they reported
Stop
it.
Are you
crying!
crying right
Stop
now?
fucking-
Only fucking crybabies cry.
You fucking
damn it.
baby!
Now, Brad,
You know-
answer why this
What?
says exclusive at Bubble Blabber.
Guess what? If you don't, I'll tell everyone that you are sexist from the scene.
No, but
Yes, he will.
I will. I'll say, Bradley, I have
will.
a bunch of cut lines of Bradley calling everyone twatty C words with rags.
He
and
will.
then he just kept saying, oh, she's ragging, he's ragging, bitches be ragging. And I was like,
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, really? Because do we need to pull up what Dave said to Dave Cooper? Listen, he speaks.
All right, okay.
Oh,
Don't hang that.
shit.
Don't hang that over my head. Don't you dare, Brad. Don't you dare, Brad. I could easily have you removed from Tender Touches season 2. We could edit you out real quick and put anyone's voice in there.
damn.
And the operettas.
Oh, shit. Ah!
God, every time my job security is always being threatened.
Well, exactly, because that's the only thing I got to threaten you
Listen,
with.
Dave, you're getting $3.5 million, okay? I need this. You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. But should
I mean, over the period of 5 years, though.
Oh, right, that's true. Did you want to tease the thing or just let it
What
happen
thing?
tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
The announcement
okay.
of
You
Cyberpunk Wine Country 20XX, the cyberpunk neo-noir of the century, tackling divorce, women's issues, cyberpunk, wine. It's like the Black Mirror, but of animated shows, but also action noir divorce. Is that what you're talking about?
Right, and it's gonna be one of those hour-long dramas, right?
Hour per episode, 42 minutes on TV, 70 episodes.
70 episodes.
And well, actually, they're on Netflix.
Right. No, you already mentioned this last week, but tomorrow night is the big press interview.
That's right.
For Tender Touches, live on air.
Let me see. Let me read you guys what Brad texted me.
Brad, did you almost have a brain aneurysm when Tender Touches showed up on The Simpsons yesterday?
Well, that's the important thing that nobody knows. That picture on Max's Twitter, that's from my television. I was the one who was
Bradley
watching
sent
The
it to me.
Simpsons.
There you go.
And I leaped off the couch. I was like, what? What? I had to rewind, but yeah, I did flip out. It was unreal. You know, if I never expected the show to be referenced anywhere, let alone The Simpsons. You know, I was like, at our best, they'll be on a poster in the background of
your pretty face is going to hell.
Yeah, either your pretty face, or I was going to say like those Robot Chicken sketches where it's like, oh, and here we are in Mike Lazo's office.
Robot Chicken
sketches. At the end of
sketches.
every season, you know, you're canceled sketches.
So Thursday, November 15th, I got a text from
Before
Bradley.
that, real quick, someone get my camera. I just saw on Instagram, Max, you're not going to believe this. Someone has leaked footage of you dancing, and it says, "We get paid for this." Kind of a mockery of your dancing.
No, I think it's more like
a little bit of a
hey,
mockery. That
isn't this
you believe
fun
this guy
that we
actually
get
makes
paid
money on
to
this
do
shitty?
this?
No,
that they get paid
Kinda
just to film me
condescending.
having
Ooh,
fun.
that's
I think
sad.
it's kind of nice and
That's
fun.
sad,
actually.
Max. I feel bad for you.
I wouldn't. I mean, maybe
I
because
feel
you're
bad
jealous.
For you.
but
Island jack off is more like it.
Don't you fucking say island jack off. I will fuck your throat.
What kind of fruit you eating?
I will fuck your throat.
Jack off fruit. You'll have to cut a hole in it first. Because if I'm choking.
November 15th, Bradley texted me. I don't remember exactly what into reference, David. You and Dave actually doing press interviews, or was that a bit? What was the bit we were saying, that we were doing a bunch of press?
On Fish Center, you were doing a bit where you were like, God, next week we're going to be so busy. We have all these interviews lined up. We have like 3 podcast appearances. 2 different sites are going to interview us.
Oh, that was a bit.
I think we're going to do a local, we're going to do a thing for like Atlanta NPR. You said something like that.
That was a bit.
I was like, oh, wow. And that's what I figured. I was like, okay, maybe they have like 1 interview lined up and they're amping it up as a bit. So I asked, do you have any interviews lined up?
I said, ha, 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 no.
bit?
I say, ha, 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 no. You know me, ha, 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 ha. He says, ha, ha, well, I'm sure Bubble Blabber would interview you. I said, ha, 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 interview them. Email them, I said. He says, you serious? Because their emails...
Joking.
He says, are you serious? Because their email's right on their homepage. I said, sure. That's classic Max brevity. Sure. Then he says, okay, then I'll thank him for reviewing the show and float the idea. Who knows past that? But I have a feeling he'll say yes. Unnecessary response, Bradley. Yep, Bubble Blabber wants to do the interview.
Why is that unnecessary?
Don't worry about the proper way to respond to messages. He
asked our availability. Also, I told him in the
God.
initial email that you, Dave, myself, and possibly others would do it.
Others?
I said it has to happen on the show. And I said happened, past happened. It has to happen on the show. Okay, I'll tell him that.
This is riveting content, by the way.
Thank you.
So that was Bradley setting up this interview.
It's a hoverboard. We just got the hoverboards working again.
Right.
So.
You did tell me that I would be the unofficial, unpaid head of PR for head of PR relations. Like I would reach out to different websites, and I will say I did secure. Bubble Blabber, who was it was our number 1 choice. You know, we were like, AV Club, they never reviewed us. They're cowards. Bubble Blabber's who we want.
Well, now you're making it sound like
I'm
you're
not.
condescending to Bubble Blabber now, because you're like, oh.
No, I'm not. I'm not condescending. Look, listen, Jackson Public from Venture Brothers has done an interview on that site.
Is that
They
kid
get
that used to
legit
work
people.
here?
No.
That was Jackson Public?
Venture Brothers guy.
I thought
Monarch.
it was like a 15-year-old or something.
17.
Oh. But yeah.
Hey, you're online with Bloodfeast.
Hey, there's some feedback already amassing for Tender Touches Season 2. Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
He said there's some fever blasting your Massey.
There's feedback for Tender Touches Season 2 on the Adult Swim Facebook. Now that I'm not in my early 20s and always stoned out of my mind, I haven't enjoyed anything on Adult Swim in a while.
Well, that's a general review.
That's not about Tender Touches.
Yeah,
that's
it's
about
general.
Adult Swim.
Yeah.
It's in the Tender Touches Season 2.
Yeah, but that's
share
not about
post that
Adult
they put
Swim.
up.
And you know what? You don't have to fucking watch Stoned, okay?
Yeah, I don't think you
It
need
helps
to.
a little bit, though, Rat Hands. If you get a little stone going, then it's a little bit more
But what
fun.
about
Maybe
this
you'll
guy,
see the hidden
Edward
jokes.
Fryer? There was a Season 1? Now, that's funny because earlier in this episode, I said that, normies are going to catch on to this series now that there's a Season 2.
And they're going to feel like they're missing out on something.
Yeah, it's going to be like a cult classic, You guys are developing a cult classic intentionally. You're not going for that mainstream
Yeah, actually,
audience.
Max,
and I
I'm
think
looking
that's
at this. Is
why it's
actually
so good.
there's no positive comments here.
Not even one?
Not even one. Nothing.
And Sabrina mocked me on our social media. I'm going to have a fucking meeting about that with her, I'm supposed to
Can't
give her
wait to see
a
all the
review.
comments about how this show sucks and how adults
Someone
should
says
bring back some.
World Peace Season 2?
I don't
Yeah,
see
maybe
it,
we
Dave.
do. World
Edward
Peace
Blacksher
Season 2.
says enough new fucking shows. Just stop.
Some guy posted.
Lane Tyler says
Charlene.
just bring back Black Dynamite and the Boondocks.
Yeah,
They're not mutually exclusive.
I think that's great feedback. Maybe you guys could take some notes.
fuck
Maybe
you.
Sucks.
the
Troy, why even call us and alert us to this?
Yeah, what do you do, what do you do,
Maybe you get a speech therapist.
Well,
for
maybe you
season
get a
3, Max.
fucking cork out your ass, you little wine bottle fuckflake.
Hey, listen, I don't know what sort of kinky shit you get up to in Sonoma when it's not burning down.
In
the
Sonoma?
California
When it's
wildfires.
not burning down.
Whoa.
When it's not fucking burning
Whoa.
down. You fucking
Dude.
twit.
Hey, it's not
Dude.
my fault. California thought 100 years ago maybe we get some eucalyptus trees.
That's why
it's burning
down, because it's eucalyptus trees. I'm Mr. Troy. I'm Mr.
is
Troy.
really
I gotta
undercutting
blame
you.
the eucalyptus trees. Sharpeter! I'm gonna go hang out with my own koala now.
I am not a
Hope it
Muppet.
doesn't kill me, because I'm a
I'm
dumb
not a Muppet,
fucker.
Max.
I'm a dumb
Not
Muppet.
one single
I'm
positive
from
comment.
Australia.
There's lots of positive comments.
There's no positive comments.
No!
I'm deleting my Facebook.
Dave, don't you dare
I'm deleting my
How am I gonna
Facebook.
message you? How will I message you if
The
you
only
don't have
people who
Facebook?
even message me are like
Me?
Cameron, Joseph K, who says sorry, wrong person. And I think this is Viskder.
Fuck you. Fuck Vister, disgraced viewer.